Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to this interesting course unit, and today we want to look at education quality management, and at the end of this video we shall know what education quality management is and some areas which are important. And in this video we are defining educational quality management as a systematic process of monitoring, evaluation and improving the quality of education provided by educational institutions. Education quality management is the process of ensuring that educational institutions and systems meet the needs of their learners and stakeholders. So therefore, for any education, for any institution to have good learners, the quality of education has to be very well and improved. Without improvement in the quality of education, we cannot produce learners who can be competitive in this 21st century. Therefore, in this video, we want to understand what educational quality management is, and we work hand in hand with schools, in our schools, to see that we improve the quality of education. In my next chapter, we want to talk about the theories of education quality management and how they are applied in education. These theories are realistic. I can call them theories or philosophies of education quality management and how they can be applied in education setting. And one of the philosophy is the Six Sigma. Six Sigma is one of the philosophies of education quality management. So we want to go ahead and know what it is. Six Sigma is a data-driven methodology that aims to eliminate defects and improve quality in a process or product. The goal of Six Sigma is to reduce defects and errors in a process to a level where there are less than 3.4 defects per million opportunities, which is roughly equivalent to achieving a 99.996 defect-free rate. Therefore, in some organizations such as industries or factories, they apply this philosophy of Six Sigma, see that they aim to eliminate defects and improve the quality in the production process. So if we are to relate to the education institutions, how can Six Sigma improve the quality of education? So it means it will also aim at eliminating defects within our education institutions, and it can help us improve the quality of education in our institutions. So Sigma is a very vital philosophy, and if applied well, it can help us improve the quality of education. Therefore, we want to go ahead and see some of the Six Sigma projects that are typically carried out using the 5DMAIC process. And we want to know what the DMAIC process means. Each letter explain to us what it means. So it means if we follow this process, we can apply our Six Sigma in our education institutions and solve problems. We eliminate defects and improve the quality of education. And one of the DMAIC process Number one is define. So if we are to eliminate defects in our education institutions, it means we need to first define what is the problem at hand or which area needs to be improved. So this involves identifying the customer, the process, and the desired outcome. So under define, we need to find out what is the problem at hand or which department in education need to be improved. So after defining that, we need to measure. The second step is to measure the current performance of the process. This involves collecting data on the process and identifying the key variables that are affecting performance. So we need to measure. We need to know if there is a problem, to what extent is it affecting our performance. So it means we need to collect all the necessary data to see that we come up with enough information about the problem which is at hand. So after measuring, the third step is to analyze the data which has been collected in order to know the root cause of the problem. Of course, after knowing the problem, then we collect data about the problem, then now we analyze the data in order to identify the root cause of the problem. So after knowing that now, since there is low scores in mathematics, that is the problem, then it means we shall need to collect data about it. Then we analyze to see what is the root cause of low scores in mathematics. So that is the analysis. Then under the improve, the fourth step is to develop and implement solutions to address the root cause of the problem. So of course, after analyzing and you have known the root cause of the problem, it will help you now to look for different solutions, suggestions on how we can solve that root cause problem, that problem at hand. We get a solution to it and we end that problem. We have seen that the problem at hand was low scores in mathematics. And now we have what the root cause. Maybe the root cause of the problem is high levels of absenteeism by the mathematics teacher. Then we need to look for ways of how we can get solution to that. Maybe by saying we recruit a new teacher, that is discontinuing the old one and we recruit a new one, or do any other thing that can help the process. Then after doing that, control. The fifth step is to control the process to ensure that the improvements are sustained. This involves monitoring the process and making adjustments as needed. Of course, after now having a solution to the root cause, now we need to control the process to see that the improvement that has been put on ground can be sustained for a long period of time without facing any problem. So it means if we apply these 5 steps of DMAIC process, it can help us to solve defects in our education institutions, and we have a free defect education institution. Now, if we are to continue, I want to see now how can I apply the 6 Sigma in education institution. Now, one of the example which I have put down is how can I apply it. For example, the problem I want to improve student achievement. Maybe I'm seeing that there is a problem that the students are not performing very well. So 6 Sigma can be used to identify and address the root causes of students' achievement problems. E.g., a school could use 6 Sigma to identify the root causes of why students are struggling in a particular subject area. Once the root causes have been identified, the school can develop and implement solutions to address those causes. So that's how a Six Sigma can help us to improve the student achievement in an education institution. So it will help us identify the problem and address the root cause of that problem. If we are seeing that some students are struggling in a certain subject, that is a very big problem. It means we need to find out, we need to collect data about that problem. Now we analyze the data. In the analysis, it means we want to find out the root cause of why students are struggling in a certain subject. After knowing maybe the students are struggling in mathematics because the teacher is always absent, then we need to improve and have a solution. Of course, once we identify the root cause, we can't fail to identify a solution. Maybe a solution can be we can discontinue this teacher and employ or recruit a new teacher, or we can punish this teacher, or we can cut a salary of this teacher. Any improvement towards the root cause can be welcomed. So the schools can develop and implement solutions to address those causes. So the Six Sigma, we are saying that is a very vital philosophy that can help education institution if well applied, and we run our schools in an appropriate way, and it can help us to instill or implement a quality education in our education institutions. So thank you for watching, and I wish you a nice day.